here we have a simple demonstration of the functionality behind the Windows Universal app, which I have been building in my spare time. This is aimed primarily at just the functionality and not the UI so much. Uh, the left side, where we have the phone, it's not actually an emulator, this is my phone plugged in, so you can watch how the app kind of behaves when it's actually running. This is intended to be an interval training app. So if you work out with, for instance, boxing, where you're working out in rounds, and this round you'll be, hitting on heavy bags, and then the next round you'll be with someone else doing focus mitts. And you have like a minute break in between. There are other types of workouts that behave the same way. And so I've generalized this a little bit, but it is made with boxing in mind. Uh, so I'll just start the timer on the left, and then what I will do now is create what sets up this scheme using the universal side. So what we just saw there is we saw an actual round go through, and at 5 seconds it gave us a warning that we were almost finished with the round. So now it's telling us to rest for a minute while it charges back up, and it's already telling us what's going to be coming up next. So in order to set up and it tells us that we have 1 out of 2 rounds. In order to create the same thing for the universal side, what we want to do is we just want to click on the add button to add some new rounds, and we want to uh, we're going to add a few more rounds to this one. So the nickname here is we're going to do 2 rounds with the heavy mitt or the heavy bags. And we want the green that we saw, which is the actual round duration, we want it to be more normal, so we'll go for 3 minutes. And we can rest for a minute between, and actually these default times are all just fine. And so I'll just click save on this. Alright, and so now I have these, and these will actually say the number as we go down. And we just got onto the second round over here. And that obnoxious noise, if you can hear it coming through, is sound it's making at the different start of the round, the warning time, and the end of the round. And this round actually did not have a warning time set up. Those sounds will be replaced. So now that we've added 2 heavy bag rounds, we want to go ahead and also add a focus mitt round. And we'll keep all these same times again just for simplicity. Alright, so now we have focus mitts and 2 rounds of heavy bags. I want to rearrange these though, because I don't really like going 2 rounds in a row on the heavy bags, so we'll put the focus mitts in between them. But actually I think I don't want to do 3 minutes on the focus mitts. I want to do just 2.5. So let's choose 2 minutes, and oh right, I'm not on a touch screen. 2.5 minutes. Yeah, let's save that. All right. Yeah, so we've got our time. It's all kind of matches up to the color scheme that you see across. So when on the first round we have heavy bags, we're going to do 3 minutes of actual workout, and that's what this green is. And then the 1 minute is the resting duration, which is what you saw when this was charging back up. And then the warning time is whenever you set that, whatever you set that at, it'll change to that color when you have that much time left. So now we have all of these and we've already saved it, we can actually go back over to our timer and we can tap anywhere to start. And now that one's going, and we see we've set it for the same thing. It's got 3 minutes on the heavy bags, and we got our heavy mitts, or focus mitts going on. And what actually you see here at the end of the time, at the end of your rounds, it'll reset itself. So actually you could start again. Now this is supposed to be universal, so it will actually respond to the UI width, so it takes up different amounts of space, although it's not really doing that right now other than to display the additional icons. But we also have the standard hamburger menu, which of course we can click on, and we have our pages, and when it's expanded in a larger screen, you'll see the icons over here as well. But it also responds to touch. I'm gonna move over to my phone now. So I can tap on this as well over here, but I can also swipe it in. This makes for a nicer user experience on the phone. And then, because I want these to match, I do want to go ahead and just delete this one and save that. I'm going to go back over to the timer. And now we're back down to 2 rounds. So it's actually very straightforward. And if we add a new round over here, I can actually use my back button. I can actually use my back button to cancel out of the new round that I wanted to add. And that's it. Thanks.